Hi, Wes Morrow here with RE/MAX Realty Professionals. I'm here with Andrew, and we're just here to give you a bit of an idea of what happened last year and where we're headed for 2020.
So Wes, how did you find the real estate market last year?
Well, I'll tell you what, it started out, it was fairly challenging. Part of that was the cold weather. I don't know if you remember that February that we had. And then as well, the provincial election really kind of slowed things down for a while. But after things got rolling in the summer and the fall there, we kind of started seeing some signs of stability in the market. And in the end, we were up 1% sales by the end of the year compared to 2018, which isn't much, but it was really kind of a step in the right direction. One thing that I found with last year is that seller and buyer expectations were getting a little bit closer together, which I think is going to be really important moving into 2020.
In respect to Calgary's real estate market, where do you think we're headed in 2020?
Well, once again, like I say, the expectations between the sellers and the buyers is going to be really important. With the sellers' expectations, with them being a little bit more tempered, it should keep inventory levels down. And with buyer expectations being a little bit more tempered, it should keep demand up. The other thing that I've kind of been saying as well is that once Albertans kind of accept that this is our new reality and that there's no boom in sight, I think the quicker that people are going to be able to move on with their lives and just move on with their real estate plans. So I'm expecting a little bit of a better year this year.
And what are some potential challenges you see for the year ahead?
Well, there's a couple. The provincial government has flagged getting rid of some public sector jobs here over the next 2 or 3 years, and I do think that that's going to affect consumer confidence. How much it affects consumer confidence is yet to be determined, but it's something to keep an eye on. As well, the apartment segment. So the last 6 months were really kind of stable, or that segment has shown some signs of stability, but there is a lot of new inventory with new builds that are coming on over the next year or two, and I think that's going to affect supply and inevitably affect prices as well.
And lastly, where do you think the opportunities lie?
So I think over the last 5 years that there's been a lot of inventory that's kind of shook out from foreclosures, owners that are in over their heads, as well as one-time investors. And so I think a lot of that inventory has kind of weeded its way out of the market. And if we are moving towards a more balanced market and we're truly close to the bottom of this market, I think it's going to attract a lot more investment. Prices have dropped anywhere from 8 to 20% depending on what product type you get into. And I think there's just a lot of people that are going to be ripe for investing and getting back into the market. And once again, that'll just help to kind of balance things.